Hey everyone, it's Alex with Tucker USA. In this video, we're going to show how to use the Tucker EXT extension pole for your High Mod 50. Often we're asked, how can I add the extension to our High Mod 50? Some might think that it might be best to fully extend their pole on the ground and then add this at the end and raise it up with a two-man lift. This would actually be unadvisable for a couple of reasons. You're adding a lot of stress to the sections as you're raising them up. And one thing to be mindful of when you're doing that, you might not be aware of potentially any overhead power lines, and it could be quite a tragic event if you weren't aware of that, obviously. So we wanted to just demonstrate how to properly do so. Obviously, we're not near a building right now to demonstrate it in action, but we're in our warehouse and we're just going to utilize the overhead space that we have here and demonstrate how to add this to your pole. One thing to note, if you haven't done so already, you are going to remove this end cap that is typically on the bottom. This helps protect your pole. So you'll need to remove this to slide on the extension. Now, something we're starting to do in the factory is have these come shipped separately, but if yours came with it on, you might find that you'll need to apply some heat to this. So if you have a heat gun or hair dryer at home, or if you're already out in the field, exhaust from your vehicle, just apply some heat to it so it can loosen up the grip and be able to pop this off. So here's a best practice for adding the extension. So as I mentioned previously, you do not want to fully extend this on the ground and lift it up. What you'll do is use the building that you're working on to extend the pole and kind of use that. You're going to lean this against the building. So obviously, as you're extending it, you're going to extend your sections from the top. You'll most likely need to lean your pole back to gain access to the top clamp and so forth. So you're going to do this all throughout the clamp system here. Once again, we want you to be absolutely mindful of your drop zone. So as you're extending your pole, you get this up. This is 50 feet that you have to worry about as a drop zone. So oftentimes people might be thinking falling back here, but all 360, right? So all the way around, you want to make sure you're clear of any overhead issues that you might face, especially the power lines. So you're going to have this extended. Once again, we'll pretend that we have extended all our clamps. So you'll have this over here using the building that you're working on. Get your extension ready. Open up your clamp. Once again, raise this up and simply slide it back in so it's firmly set in. And then you'll lock the clamp into place and clean. So there's how you will add your extension. One thing to be mindful of, I have this hose on the exterior on purpose, because if you were to have the hose running through the center, you would not be able to add your extension piece. So be mindful of that when you're working at height, especially when you want to add on the extensions. You'll need to have your pole tubing on the outside. So this has been a demonstration on how to add your extension to your 50-foot pole.